Bro, stop scrolling. Stop whatever you're doing right now and just listen to me for the next few minutes. Because what I'm about to share with you is something that most men will go their entire lives completely blind to. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I've talked to thousands of guys. Smart guys, good-looking guys, successful guys. And almost every single one of them is missing this. There is one specific spot on a woman's body, and the exact moment, she allows you to touch it. It's not just a gesture. It's not just a vibe. It's a declaration. Her mind has already made a decision about you. Her heart has already let you in. And she may not even realize it herself yet. But her body, her nervous system, it already knows. And by the end of this video, so will you. So don't go anywhere, because what's coming is going to completely rewire the way you read women. Forever. Welcome back to Laureen Unfiltered. If you're new here, first of all, what took you so long? This is the channel where we don't sugarcoat anything. No fake alpha stuff. No manipulation tactics. No cheap tricks that make you feel good for 5 minutes and then blow up in your face. We deal in raw, real, unfiltered truth about attraction, psychology, and what's actually happening beneath the surface of human connection. And today we are going deep. We're talking about the silent language of touch, the emotional zones on a woman's body that reveal exactly how she feels about you, without her ever saying a single word. Because here's the truth that most relationship advice completely ignores. Women communicate more through what they allow than through what they say. And if you don't know how to read that silent language, you are walking through life with your eyes closed. But that ends today. Before we get into it, real quick, hit that subscribe button right now. I'm serious. Don't wait until the end. We drop content like this every single week, and if you're not subscribed, the algorithm isn't going to show it to you. So do yourself a favor, tap subscribe, and let's get into this. All right, here's where we start. And I need you to forget everything you think you know about touch, because most guys have it completely backwards. They think touch is simple, physical, mechanical. Your hand goes there, that's what happened, move on. But that is not how the female brain works. Not even close. Here's what's actually going on. The moment your hand makes contact with her skin, any part of her skin, her nervous system fires up instantly. And I mean instantly. Her brain starts processing everything in milliseconds. Your confidence level, your emotional energy, your intention behind the touch. Whether you're nervous or grounded, whether you're trying too hard or completely at ease. Whether you feel safe or feel like a threat. All of this, all of it, is being processed outside of her conscious awareness. She's not sitting there analyzing you. Her nervous system is doing it automatically, involuntarily, like a biological security system that she was born with. And here's the kicker. Women are scientifically, neurologically more sensitive to this than men. Research backs this up. Women can detect emotional states through touch alone. Love, nervousness, confidence, aggression, with remarkable accuracy. So when she feels your hand, she is not just feeling your hand, she is feeling your entire emotional state. She is feeling who you really are underneath the surface. And that, bro, is why you cannot fake it. You cannot perform confidence she doesn't actually feel from you. The skin doesn't lie. Her nervous system doesn't lie. So now the real question becomes, what happens when she not only doesn't pull away, but actually responds positively? What does that mean, zone by zone? Because that's where the real map comes in. And this is what separates the guys who understand women from the guys who are always confused, always second-guessing, always wondering where they stand. So let me break it down for you, layer by layer, zone by zone. And pay close attention, because each level tells you something more specific, more intimate, more powerful than the last. Level 1. Arms and shoulders. Think of this as the starting line. Neutral territory, public zone. If you make contact here, a hand on her shoulder, a light touch on her arm, and she doesn't tense up, doesn't shift away, doesn't create that subtle physical distance, it means one thing. She sees you as safe. That's it. Don't overread it. Don't start planning the wedding, but don't dismiss it either, because safety is the foundation of everything. You cannot build attraction without it. You cannot build trust without it. Most men skip past this level without even noticing it, and they miss the signal that says, okay, keep going, you've got access to more. Level 1 is her nervous system saying, this person is okay. I'm not threatened. I can stay present. That matters, bro. That is the doorway. Level 2. Hands and wrists. Now we're starting to get somewhere real. Think about what holding hands actually means. She is voluntarily giving up a small piece of physical control to you. She is choosing to be led, at least in this tiny moment. That is not nothing. But the wrist is where it gets even more interesting. The wrist is exposed, vulnerable. It's not a place people casually touch. So when she lets you hold her wrist, when she doesn't instinctively pull it back, when she lets that moment breathe and settle, intimacy is beginning to build. Something is shifting in how she's experiencing you. She's starting to soften. And that shift, you need to feel it. Not force it. Feel it. Level 3. Waist and lower back. Okay, bro. Now we're talking. Because this level is different from the first two in one massive, critical way. She cannot see it coming. Her back is turned. Her blind spot. And what does a person do when they feel something unexpected in their blind spot? They react instinctively. No time to think, no time to perform. Pure gut reaction. So when you place your hand at her waist, gently, confidently, naturally, and she does not tense up, does not shift forward, does not create space between you, her subconscious has already run the full background check on you and passed you. Safe, worthy, capable of more access. Now this doesn't automatically mean she's wildly attracted to you. Not yet. But it means her gut trusts you. And in the world of female attraction, gut trust is everything. It is the soil that attraction grows in. You cannot have one without the other. Now real quick, if you're learning something right now, if this is giving you a new perspective on things you've experienced but never understood, smash that like button for me. Genuinely. It takes 2 seconds and it helps more guys find this kind of real, honest content. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it right now, because where this video is going next, it's the part most people never talk about, and you do not want to miss it. Level 4. The neck and the face. Brother, we are in sacred territory now. I need you to understand the biology of this for a second. The neck is one of the most vulnerable parts of the human body. Historically, instinctively, evolutionarily, exposing the neck is an act of trust. The pulse is right there, exposed, unprotected. And animals, including humans, instinctively protect the neck from anyone who feels like a threat. So when she allows you near her neck, when she tilts toward you instead of away, when she doesn't stiffen or retreat, she is showing you something ancient, something primal, that is deep, biological trust. And the face. The face is even more intimate than the neck in a different way. The face is identity. The face is personality. The face is the most personal, most exposed, most vulnerable version of who someone is. When she allows you to touch her face, when she doesn't turn away, when she leans into your hand, she is not just comfortable with you, she is emotionally open to you. She is letting you see her, all of her. And that is not something she gives to just anyone. That is rare. That means something. But all of that, every single level I just described, is building toward one final zone. The zone that most men don't even think about. The zone that, when she opens it up to you, communicates something her words may not be ready to say yet. And it's not what most guys would guess. The hair. I know, stay with me. The hair is not just hair, not to a woman. Hair is identity. Hair is femininity. Hair is emotional expression wrapped up in something physical. Think about how women interact with their own hair. They touch it when they're nervous. They play with it when they're flirting. They run their fingers through it when they're processing something emotionally heavy. It is deeply, deeply personal. It is one of the most self-expressive parts of who they are physically. Most women will not let just anyone touch their hair. Casual acquaintances? No. People they feel iffy about? Absolutely not. Even guys they're casually dating sometimes don't get access there, because it requires a level of comfort and trust and emotional safety that goes beyond the surface. So when she specifically allows you to move your hand through her hair, when she doesn't redirect it, when she doesn't tense up or subtly shift away, pay attention to what happens next. Because this is where her body tells the whole story. If she tilts her head toward your hand, she's leaning into you. If her eyes close, even just for a second, she's fully present with you, not performing, not thinking about anything else. If that small, uncontrolled smile crosses her face, the one she didn't plan, the one that just appeared, that is her nervous system exhaling completely. That is her body saying what her mouth hasn't yet. I trust you. I feel safe with you. I want you closer. I'm letting you in. That is not a conscious decision she made in that moment. That is chemical surrender. That is her deepest emotional self giving you the green light. And here's the thing. I need you to burn into your brain. You cannot rush to this level. You cannot skip the previous 4 zones and dive straight for the hair. It doesn't work that way. It will never work that way, because the hair only means something. Her reaction only carries that weight. If it came naturally, organically, after you earned every level that came before it. If you force it, if you push past her comfort at any stage, you don't just fail in that moment. You burn everything you've built. Because trust is not a switch you flip. It's a ladder you climb, and every rung matters. And this is the deeper truth behind everything I've said today. Touch is not a technique. It is not a trick. It is a conversation. The most honest conversation 2 people can have. Because the body doesn't know how to lie the way words do. Every touch is a question you're asking her. And every reaction she has is her answer. When she leans in, she's saying yes. When she stays close, she's saying yes. When she allows access zone by zone, when she moves through these levels with you naturally and without hesitation, her body is already telling you the truth that her words might still be figuring out. You don't need lines. You don't need techniques. You don't need to manipulate anything. What you need is presence, patience, genuine respect, the willingness to build trust the right way, step by step, without rushing, without forcing. Be real. Be grounded. Be the kind of man whose touch she wants to lean into. And when you get to that final level, when she closes her eyes and tilts her head and smiles without thinking, you'll know. You won't need me to tell you, because her body already said everything. That's it for today, brother. That is the full map. That is the truth most men never learn. And now you know it. So if this video hit different for you, if it gave you a real new perspective on something you've always felt but never understood, do me a favor and smash that like button right now. Drop a comment below and tell me, which level surprised you the most? Which one made you think back to a moment you now see completely differently? I read every single comment and I love hearing from you guys. And if you are not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, because next video we are going even deeper into the psychology of attraction and what women respond to on a level most men never reach. You are not going to want to miss it. I'll see you in the next one. Let's go.